going on, CEO family? Welcome back to another episode of Food by Nichelle. Today we have a special guest. It is Mr. Hubby. We are cooking, or he is cooking, a turkey and cheese and everything to please Stromboli. So I had already took the turkey out and seasoned it with all my favorite seasonings, put some onion in here and chopped it up. You know how I feel about chopping things up, dicing it really, really smooth and thin so it can have nice flavor and all that kind of stuff. But I put some mushrooms in it. Fresh mushrooms are always good for meals. We're trying to eat more mushrooms. Adobe by Goye. Is that how you pronounce it? Whatever. But anyway, that stuff is really good. And then my tomato, basil, and garlic. That will be the sauce that goes on the bottom of the pizza. So he made this last week and it was so delicious. And we were craving it again this week. So I'm like, baby, let's go to the store, get the ingredients, and let's do that thing. So we got the turkey pepperoni. I don't eat beef. I don't eat pork. So everything is always either turkey or chicken in the house. And my favorite cheese, and my son's favorite cheese too, Emos. I'm telling you, this cheese will make you slap somebody, run up and down the hallway, do whatever. It is delicious. And then I got some Mexican style cheddar jack cheese as well. Now, freshness is the epitome of greatness. So I love some Italian parsley that I'm going to put in it. And I also have some cilantro that I'm putting in there as well. And I eat this stuff by itself. Herbs are really, really good for you. I don't know all the health benefits, so you got to look that up. But this is me eating some parsley as well as some cilantro. And it is really good. I know cilantro kind of makes your breath smell good, especially if you had a lot of onions. But anyway, let's get back over here to dicing and slicing and chopping that ground turkey. Red pepper. You know anything about me and my cooking style, we love a little hotness. So I had to add some crushed red pepper. It gives it flavor. It gives it that pop. And you know, we got to do that garlic powder. Everything tastes better with garlic. You better get you some of that cilantro to put on in your tongue when you finish. But this Lowry seasoned salt ain't no joke either. I use that a lot in most recipes that require meat. So it's really good. So let's get down to business. He got this flour sitting on the table. But anyway, he cleaned it and washed it and all that kind of stuff. So he got some biscuits right there. And these are cheesy biscuits, which we like. And we always buy an abundance of biscuits because there's so many different recipes that you can make with it. But the flour is organic. So we try to mix it in with natural products, some organic things. It just depends on what has the best flavor. So here are the biscuits. It's the Grand's Southern Home Style. They're flaky, they're buttery, and they're super, super yummy. I think it's like about eight biscuits in here, and they do excellent for making pizza dough or even what we're making today. So here's my big daddy rolling it up. Yes, roll it, baby, roll it. Yes, yes. He's rolling that dough. They do sell pizza dough in a store, but I have found this to be best, maybe because it has that butter in it. You know, I love anything with butter. And if you got health issues or you can't eat all that, then this may not be the dough for you. You may want to get something healthier. But this is really good. So he made it as flat as he possibly could. And while he is flattening this, he's trying to make sure he has a really nice diameter, circular 360 degree roundness, so that when he rolls the dough together with the ingredients in there, that it gives really full coverage from end to end and point to point. So he did a great job. And see, look, here he is now putting that sauce on it, that tomato, that garlic. And, you know, I don't really have a favorite brand, but what we do is we buy the brand that sometimes is the least expensive, and we add our own ingredients. I'm all about adding to other things because I like my uniqueness and taste and style of my own ingredients. So we buy regular sauces and things of that nature and add our own stuff in there. So, but anyway, so now we're going to drain the ground turkey, and it has all the onions and seasoning in there because you don't want that grease. And now we're going to add that turkey meat to the pizza dough. Now, I'm going to tell you something. Dude did not want to put no extra sauce on there. I kept saying, baby, put some sauce on there. And he's like, look, I'm cooking this. When you cook it, you do what you want to do. Since I'm cooking it, I'm going to do what I want to do. But look, it needed some more sauce, but it was still good. Look at all that space up there. He needed some extra sauce. But anyway, he did a great job. Ladies, always encourage your man, your husband, to cook and encourage him. Tell him, baby, you're doing a great job. Ooh, because you know what? If he does not cook, then that will encourage him to do it more because he know it makes you happy and feel good. So now he's adding that turkey pepperoni all around. And I thought he could have added a little bit more, but a little bit less, but he put more on there. Okay, he put less sauce and more pepperoni. All this meat up in here. See, I'm not a real big meat eater, but since it's turkey, I guess I can gluttonize a little bit. But anyway, ladies, I'm telling you, the way to a man's heart is his stomach. So when he cooks for you, do not complain. Encourage him. Push him and say, baby, look, you're doing a great job. Rub on him, touch him, and do whatever else you have to do to encourage him to be his best self and to make that delicious meal, whatever it is. So as you can see, it's all pretty. He has it ready to go. And again, as I said, I think he put too much meat on there. But again, we were going back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. So I just said, whatever. He cooking. I'm not going to complain. Let me just do the video. Okay. So now everything is done. And he's sprinkling some oregano on top of it. What is Italian without oregano? So he put a good, nice portion of that on there. And it looked all nice, spiffy, cute, and it smelled really good. That's me moving up close to it because it just smelled really, really good. And so now he is putting some of that Emo's cheese on it. And it's a mixture of all kind of cheeses, but I love it because it's smooth, it's creamy, and not to mention it is super yummy. So we love cheese in our family. So anything that has to do with cheese, please put more. Yes, please put more because we love that cheesy up in this house. And so now he's patting it all there. And there's that Emo's piece of cheese. It's all pretty. And now he's putting the cilantro and the Italian parsley all throughout the pizza. Again, I try to add as much green to my food as I possibly can. That's me holding his big, beautiful hands, or his big, strong hands while he's doing that. And yeah, we try to have fun in the kitchen when we're cooking. He don't do a lot of cooking. In fact, he used to do all the cooking when we got married or when we were dating. See, he did that just to get me. But upon me starting to cook for him, he's like, this girl can cook, so let me just let her do it. And now to get him to cook, again, I have to sway him and persuade him and offer him something in return. And he's like, yes, let me do that. So now he got all that on there, and we're going to put it in this oven. Now he put it on 350. This is a convection oven. So convection ovens typically cook a little faster. Now this is what I really enjoyed him doing because he perfected that. Did I mention he used to work in a pizza place when he was in high school? He tells me that all the time. Every time he makes this recipe, he always like, I used to do this in high school. I'm like, dude, you almost 52 years old. That was a long time ago. But look, he still got those skills. Roll, baby, roll, baby, roll. He still had those skills, and he did a great job. So proud of my big daddy. And he look at him. He just making sure the edges are tucked like a baby. Or if he's tucking me in bed at night, yeah, tucking the dough up under, so when he picks it up, it doesn't fall. So as you can see, he's putting a little bit of that flour on top of it too, so that it can be nice and brown. Now, we typically put butter on it, but we also spray the pan with some coconut oil. Again, we try to do less of them, different kind of oils. We stick with the coconut, we stick with the canola oil. And look at him. Look at my man. Go on, baby. He got that up there real good. it was heavy too, you guys. Really heavy, because I tried to pick it up and he's like, let me do it. Go on, baby, do it. So there it is, all resting. He told me I needed to rest for a while. So he let it sit there while he was doing the other one. We made two, and we made two because we have some hungry people in our house. Now, my youngest is back at school, but the oldest, he loves food. So we try to make extra so he can have it late at night to snack on. The youngest like that too. And even their daddy, they just eat. They love eating all the time. So we try to make extra in case we want something later on. So he has both of them all tucked and cute on the pan with the coconut oil there, making sure they're well rested and ready to go in the oven. There it is. You see all that butter coming through that dough? That's why I love biscuits versus the piece of dough. And that is the cheese he used again that we love so much. And I tried to put a little cheese on the outside of him. He was like, girl, get out the way. So now he's putting it in the oven on, I think it was 350. And we're going to let it sit in there for about maybe, I think, 20 minutes. And this is what it looks like with butter and some extra cheese on top of it. I put a little Parmesan on top of it and put some salt and pepper and some more oregano. But it turned out super delicious. And we let it rest and cool off for a while because you got all those cheeses and meats in there. And of course, it's going to be super hot. So this is it right there. Look at it. Now I am going to cut it with a pizza cutter. Yes, we like to do it just like that. Look at all that succulent. Yum, yum, yum. Over here and get your phone.
We're going.
To have the conversation.
Bon appetit.
Discomfort. What in life that's worthwhile does that not apply to? I mean, look, every night is pain.
So how did your, what is that you made?
That's all.
How did it taste?
It tastes excellent.
Yes, it does. And we paired it with a salad. Yum, yum. I would agree. It's really, really good. Congratulations.
And the big lie that started it all.
Yum, yum, yum.
Desperate attempt to steal the election.
It tastes better when you made it. No, we made it together. We made it together.
Claiming, and then we'll hear.
Super delicious.
Violence at the Capitol, what they that makes